You're watching the first TOK PIKSA for 2016. There is now real competition in the airline industry in Papua New Guinea. Unlike the past, when there was only the national flag carrier in Niugini, today travelers have more of a choice. And where there is choice and competition, airfares and accommodation become affordable. In this last segment for tonight, we look at the success story of PNG Air.
From its humble beginnings, known as Million Bay Airlines, MBA, then Airlines PNG, and now PNG Air, the company has grown from strength to strength, serving the people of this nation. It started 2 years ago, in 2013, when the Board of Management decided to rebrand the airline, the new name and visual identity to reinforce it as a company proudly PNG owned and run by its people. Chief Executive Officer Murali Siva said the rebranding fits the company's vision as PNG's next generation airline of choice and symbol of fleet transformation, people connecting people.
For us, PNG, we know how important aviation is, right? It's one of the challenging environment, and it's the lifeblood of the economy. It's very, very critical. People need to travel, when we made the decision to refleet, we had to choose the right aircraft. So the Dash 8s have been good, but looking into the future, we had to invest for the next 10, 20 years. So we went through again another very, very thorough process to select the ATR. Now, ATR is a very, very successful company. They have 80% market share in the turboprop market.
On November 4, 2014, Prime Minister Peter O'Neill launched the new fleet of aircraft ATR 72-600 to mark the rebranding era. The rebranding comes at a time when Port Moresby is in the process of becoming the air transport hub for Asia Pacific.
From the old airline to PNG Air, and the design elements were trying to symbolise everything about Papua New Guinea, and that's why we've come up with the tail design that you've seen, and also the strength of the design in that, because it was more important for us to try and tell the story about Papua New Guinea in a very simple way. So that's worked really well, and we've found when we've sent the aircraft around to the various ports, people respond to it because they can see they're part of Papua New Guinea on the tail of the aircraft. So people connect to it with it really strongly, and from that point of view, it's been very, very successful. And it's also generated a lot of positive support for us from the various regions that we fly into, because it's new and it's fresh, and people, as I said, people identify with it. So from that point of view, the rebranding has been very, very successful for us. Very pleased with it.
and Nuplalo display plus ballots. No got one public ballots also in Pinipundan here before.
Very excited, very happy. We either choose from the In Niugini or? People are more straight long witnessing this lana. Party quantum this occasion come up here.
By come down with some massive dislike to one them, now by me black or sing a welcome in the balloons. Now me pili mama master all same. Me blade by me black at balloons from me blade.
Chief Commercial Officer Paul Abbott said the inclusion of the new ATR aircraft will not change airfare cost. The company's vision is to provide service to the people of this nation at an affordable cost.
It's our responsibility to make sure that we can make airfares accessible to people so that they can conduct business, so that families can get together, so that people can still connect.
Like any other airline company, safety first is the key message. And PNG Air has also taken on board safety as its first priority. That is the core to its business operations.
Yeah, for the last 3 years, really, we've been focusing a lot on the safety systems. They were always strong, but what we've done is taken that to another level. So we now hold BARS Gold registration, which is a measure of safety from the resource companies around the world. So we're gold, which means we have successfully passed their audits for 3 years in a row without any findings. We have had our air operator certificate as issued by PNG CASA, has been renewed for 2 years.
The first step is investing more on training and staff development. That is fundamental throughout the process of introducing the ATR aircraft in its fleet.
A very well-defined training program for engineers, the pilots and flight crew, for the ground operations staff in terms of the people loading the aircraft, for the cargo staff. So training is a priority to make sure that people are 100% aware of what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, and we make sure that they meet the highest standards as defined by PNG CASA and also aviation standards around the world.
Excited as port manager. We have challenges. We also have exciting journey that we are now taking with this new strategy. The company management has taken this approach.
In the last 25 years, the company as MBA had 206, 406 aircrafts with 2 twin otters, and then they moved on to several twin otters, and they did away with the 206 and 406.
The ATR 72-600 offers the widest cabin in the turboprop market, new seats, more baggage rooms, and a greater feeling of space, plus reliability to get you on time to your destination. It offers technology exceeding current tactical, safety and maintenance requirements, and significantly enhancing operational safety.
And that's all we have for you tonight. If you have a story to tell, please contact TOK PIKSA via our Facebook page. Thanks for watching. I'm Neville Choi. Good night.